Om Jananim Sharadam Devi Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmu. Sri Ramakrishna was advising to Marwari devotees, they are all devotees, not ordinary people. We saw the meaning of devotee earlier, who has accepted an ideal in life, whether they are able to stretch to live to that or not. They have accepted it. It takes time to live up to that. How much of tendencies we have acquired. In Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says, Sadhureva samantavyaha samyak vyavasito hisa. He is to be considered as sadhu himself because he has taken the right decision. He might have been a great sinner, but the day he thinks, I have to live a good life now, the day he thinks is to be considered as sadhu, a holy man, because he has taken the right decision. After that, he continues his old life helplessly. He wants to restrain. He wants to go in the right path. He's not able to. Slowly that intensity comes down through sankalpa, through prayer, through longing, and it may take years, it may take decade, it may take a lifetime, but one day he succeeds. Just like a child, newborn child, no chance of making it stand also. You cannot make it sit. But slowly, after 6 months, you see him crawling on his, pulling the body forth. Within a year, he learned to sit and slowly stand also. Little by little. Each time he tries to stand, he will fall down. He's not able to stand. Still, he doesn't leave his efforts. Because all are walking freely. He alone is not able to walk. He doesn't calculate, but understands. They're all walking. His soul understands. He too wants to walk. And whatever he wants is far off. He sees a lamp light. He sees light, fan. He wants to touch it. They are far off. He has to go. He tries to pull his body up to that. Then, slowly standing. One day, he succeeds in standing. One day, he starts trying to walk. He falls now and then, repeatedly. But one day, he is there where in Olympics, competing, running race. To that extent. So a child, same way spiritual life. After we take a decision, after we turn our face to God, it takes many times, decades, whole life efforts to release ourselves from the attachments to the world, attachments to the enjoyments, and dedicate ourselves to the higher life. They earn their money, he would say, means in earlier days, when not presently, they earn their money. Sri Ramakrishna could hardly eat them. Marwaris being sweets and all, he could hardly. He would say, they earn money by falsehood. I can't eat their offerings. When they give, they receive. Thakur himself receives his own hand and keeps it, but he cannot take. Only person whom he feeds with those things is Naren. Thakur used to say he belongs to the other world. Anything he can digest and finish it off. How? Like putting anything in fire. Put cow dung in fire, it burns, gets burnt away. Put a silk saree, it gets burnt away. Put a living being, it reduces everything without any differentiation. It reduces to ash. There, nothing stands in front of fire. Like that, he is fire-like. Any sinner bringing also toy. A holy man bringing also toy. Finished. Other people have to pay the price of that. Because whatever money I earn is the karma that I leave behind. Suppose a man dies with some property left behind, that it is not simply property, it is the karma of that person. How this money will be spent, that will be the credit and debit to the owner. Suppose this money he lives and dies, he is used for good purposes, he gets a merit, punya karma. He climbs to higher levels of consciousness. He elevates. Suppose the same money which has left goes to wrong hands and is spent in enjoyments, he will be in hell. Undecided karma it is living and going. Similarly, who uses it? Suppose one person gives a morsel of food, how he has earned it. I am eating his karma. He gives a shirt for me to wear. I am wearing it. I am using his money. How he has earned. By good means he has earned, it is merit for me. If he has earned bad ways, it is sinful to me. I am part, because it is his earning, I am partaking that. I am eating. I have to work out the karma which has caused that money. So here we see the difference. Sri Ramakrishna, not because Sri Ramakrishna himself doesn't, but he is giving this. Sri Ramakrishna is avatar. Where can there be any difference? But he wants to show that karma is there. When you do some actions, when you earn money, when you live in the world, see that moral codes are observed. Social codes are observed. Sri Ramakrishna set a new sampradaya, but he never left the old sampradaya. Old traditions and customs he never left. He followed every bit of it. He honored. He said to the Marivaris, you see, one cannot strictly adhere to truth in business. There are ups and downs in business. Nanak once said, I was about to eat the food of unholy people when I found it stained with blood. On the bank of Narmada, I was there in a region for some time. There was one farmer. He had 400 acres of land. 400 acres of land he had. And that he used to, how he acquired that 400 land is throughout his life. He had little money. He had about 20 acres of land first. He used to grow, sell, make money, and whoever there, it is sufficient for him. He was young, newly married, small expenses, this money. In village, there will be poverty. Somebody wants money, emergency. Somebody is sick at home, somebody is dead, they want some money. He will be able to give that money. He used to give that money and get in writing his property. Property is to get. Right? They will not be able to pay. Then he will transfer that property in his name. He went on doing this and got lot of land. He was having 400 acres of land. From 20 acres land, he made 400 acres of land by giving money to them and in return taking away their lands. What was the consequences? Same village, another person was there. He too had the same 20 acres of land. At 20 acres, he used to spend in earning. He had same amount of children. He would spend that money in looking after his family and never went to anybody wants any help. Whatever is within his possession and capability, he would help and leave. He will not take in return also, no expectation also. Oh, this is all I have. I can help you this much. Second person comes, I don't have anything. So he went on serving. Everybody is to love. But that person also had 4 children. This person also had 4 children. That person's children went in bad ways. Drinking, this, that. Somewhere they'll be. And by the time father could die, there was only again about 50 acres land left. Children had already sold all the property, spent it in bad ways, and left. In those days, he used to tell that man, why are you not making money? This money used to do, this person used to sit and do his work, sit and do japa. Lakhs of japa he would do. That person would go on counting the number of acres he has got every day. Now 50 acres I have got, now 100 acres I have got. He used to count his acres, he used to count his name, God's name. The two opposite personalities. Then the last, they sold everything after the father's passing away, and their children, means that person's grandchildren, were washing cup and saucer in hotels. That much of 400 acres of land which can make huge amount of wealth every season. That was reduced last. This person's 4 children got fine education, lived a fine life of devotion and this one. And this person also passed away. They are nicely settled down. Their children also have nicely settled down. And when he went, he took a bundle of karmas. And when this person passed away, he had taken crores and crores of japa with him. This is the difference. What happens to the bad earnings? Sri Ramakrishna used to say, it will go in litigation. Bad children will want to spend it. Goes in diseases. It will go away. Nothing remains. And somebody will steal it away. These 4 ways, the wealth will go away, what you earned in bad ways. So, but these people are, Thakur is directly telling you, see now, a man should offer, he said to Marwaris, you see, one cannot strictly adhere to truth in business. There are ups and downs in business. Nanak once said, means don't cheat. Ups and downs will be there. Don't tell lies and cheat. I was about to eat the food of unholy people when I found it stained with blood. A man should offer pure things to holy man. He should not give them food earned by dishonest means. God is realized by following the path of truth. One should always chant his name. Even while one is performing one's duties, the mind should be left with God. Suppose I have a carbuncle on my back. I perform my duties, but my mind is always drawn to the carbuncle. It is good to repeat the name of Rama. The same Rama who was the son of King Dasharatha has created this world, and again as spirit he pervades all beings. He is very near us. He is both within and without. See how he is deducing and simplifying the spiritual life and giving. Because they are devotees, he dares to tell and they obediently listen. They want to transform their life. And perhaps many of them have realized God. It is not belittling. It is not telling it is wrong. There will be ups and downs. In spite of all, when I was on the banks of Narmada, I was taken to a shop. I never went for purchases any time. I was sitting outside on a chair, and those people were the foresters who took me. They were dealing something. They wanted to buy or something. Because I don't enter, I was sitting outside. And there was a little confusion and talks were going on. I was listening. That owner has to give something to these people sometime. He is not able to give. He has told, you come tomorrow, you come tomorrow. He is postponing from about 1.5 months. Morning he told, I got it in the house, I will bring and give you. And that person came. While coming, he saw him just getting out of his house and coming to the shop. He knew that he will be in the shop. He came and asked, you have to give me my money now. You told me it is in the home. And he said, I have not gone to home at all from morning. I have not gone to home from morning. I am here, sitting here from morning. When I go, I will bring. He said, why are you telling lie? I saw you while coming. You are getting out of the door of your house. Oh, wow. I thought, how people dare to tell such a lie, and how he has seen, you see. I've never gone to my house from. He is coming out from. He has gone and he has come back. Then there is a call. No, this kind of struggle, how to get out of it. And these are devotees. A man should offer only pure things to holy men. He should not give them earned by dishonest means. God is, because holy men are those who accept anything you give, good or bad. But if those people mind are corrupt means they are not going to be spoiled by anything. But their inclination to do good to the world goes away. No, let me not interfere with this world at all. Let me sit in samadhi day and night. Once in a few days I will go and take my bhiksha and come. What happens to the society if the holy people do not support their life? God is realized by following the path of truth. One should always chant his name, even while one is performing his duties. Chant the name of God, even while performing the duties of life. He is working. We divide our existence into three parts: bodily existence, mental existence, mind, body, and the heart. When we are bodily working, we give our mind to God, keep repeating the name of God, and do all that. I am sweeping. I can do it peacefully and let things go on. I can go on. This is routine work. I am cooking, this, that, all activities, washing clothes, taking bath, all these things can happen by repeating the name of God simultaneously. Keep the mind on God, thinking and feeling of Him. But when mind is involved in work, I am working on a computer, I am writing accounts. Then what happens? My mind is there. How can I give my mind to God? Then give your heart to God. When your body is working, give your mind to God. When your mind is working, give your heart to God. What is it giving heart? Look at the worldly love, which is going to perish, disappear. That worldly love, if nobody has loving each other, they do all the activities, household work, this, that, and all, but their heart is set on the other. Just they are talking, doing business, everything is going on, but heart is panting for the meeting. Like that, give your heart to God when mind is working. Let heart be trying to cling to God. Let mind be working in the world. So, to whom he is telling you, see, to the Marwari devotees, one should always chant his name, even while one is performing his duties, the mind should be left with God. Suppose I have a carbuncle on my back. I perform my duties, but my mind is drawn to the carbuncle. It is just like toothache. Sri Ramakrishna usually used to give the example of toothache. Toothache is there, you are attending to all things, but toothache is constant. Mind is there. Our child is there in the hospital and mother has gone for work. She is working, but how is my child? Where is he? What is happening? I perform my duties, but my mind is drawn to the carbuncle. It is good to repeat the name of Rama. So many God's name is there. Sri Ramakrishna is asking, it is good to repeat the name of Rama. Rama is the easiest expression even a child can utter. To utter Durga, Kali and all. So it is Rama. Ram, 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 Ram. It is just like Om, 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 Om. See, it is when it becomes Ram, it becomes a single syllable. Durga. It becomes actually 4 matras and 2 syllables. All other names. Here it is easier to pronounce is one part. Another part, Vashishta named Rama as Rama because Rama term represents the absolute existence. The Satchidananda, Atma Rama, one who is living in himself, is contented with himself and living himself, is called Rama, Atma Rama. So that Rama, Arama, Virama, that Rama is to dwell in one's own self. So when he utters the Rama, he is Paripurna. It is full. In fullness, the term Rama comes into picture. Last, many people utter the Ram and go. Rama is always, remember, it is equal to Omkara, the source of this creation, and it's going back. Om, 3.5 matras, the whole universe appear, and in the same way it dissolves back. Continues that Om to dissolve back. So Om is what the eternal unchanging reality is manifesting as ever-changing universe. That Om. The Rama, who is son of King Dasharatha, the same Rama who was son of King Dasharatha has created this world. Is one aspect of Rama is the absolute existence, unchanging, in which the universe appear and disappear. The universe, the creator also is Rama, and he is pervading the universe as the Lord of the universe and controlling it. The Rama, who was son of Dasharatha, has created this world. Again, as spirit, he pervades all beings. He is the Antaryami. He is very near us. He is both within and without. What a beautiful explanation you see. With that, the chapter ends. Niranjanam nityam anantarupam bhaktanukampa dhrita vigraham vai Ishavataram parameshamedhyam tam Ramakrishnam shirasa namamah.